In this video, I'm going to show you how to take a test in my math lab using Proctorio. Okay. In your course, you have a section with Proctorio information and Proctorio tests. Let's start with the Proctorio information. All of the testing guidelines and how to use Proctorio is located in this very first document. Okay. The second document are your guidelines, things that you should know when you're taking a Proctorio test. In this video, I'm going to assume that your Proctorio setup has already been completed. Once you have all this information set up, we're going to go ahead and click on Proctorio test. Okay. Up here it says Proctorio setup. You must click on this link before every single exam. Once your test has been successfully completed, you're going to hit the back button key. Okay, you should see your practice exam. I have all my exams listed here, but you should only see the practice exam right now. You're going to go ahead and click on that practice exam. Okay. It's going to give you the information for the exam. Time limit of an hour just for the practice test. Your real exams are going to be longer, okay? And then when is the due date? We're going to go ahead and click begin. If it asks you for a password, then you need to go back to the Proctorio test and click that Proctorio setup link. Okay. Although it doesn't show it because I'm the instructor, it's not giving me the next information that you would normally do. You would need to show a 360-degree room scan, the workspace that you'll be working on. You would need to show your calculator, scratch paper, front and back, and your formula sheet, also front and back. There is a video on what I expect on an environment check. You should watch that before taking your exams. Okay. You would also need to show a picture ID with your name on it from a driver's license, a state ID, or a college ID. Okay. Once you've completed that, you're going to go ahead and go on to the next part, which is your actual exam. Okay. All right. First question gives you the list of instructions on what you're going to be doing. You're going to read all the information and then answer the question. You cannot close this exam. Okay. It is recording as long as this tab is open. If you close this before you submit your My Math Lab test, you're going to receive a 0. Okay? You're going to click on a new tab at the top of the screen. You'll open Blackboard and click on the My Math Lab link. Find the Math Lab test called Practice Test, and then enter the password which is given below. Okay? You're going to complete your test and then submit when it's finished. You're going to come back to this test and answer the second question. You're going to click submit. The password for the practice test is, okay, did you receive your password? You're going to say yes, and I'm going to go ahead and open my second tab, and I'm going to go ahead and log into Blackboard. Once I'm in Blackboard, I'm going to go ahead and hit the My Math Lab button. And I'm going to scroll down to the My Math Lab quizzes and tests. It's going to take you directly to your exams, and at the very top, you'll see the exam that will be open during that time frame. Here we have our practice exam. So I'm going to go ahead and click on practice exam. And it's asking me for a password. This is where you enter that password you received on the Proctorio test. Okay, submit it, and you'll start the test. The practice test is just simple questions. It's not based off material. It's just asking you to do a few things. All you're doing in this case is moving the dot to X. Now that I've finished the test, I'm going to go ahead and click submit. It will give me a very basic summary of the exam. I will not be giving you your actual results until the due date has passed, okay? But you will get an idea of what you're getting on your test. Now that I've hit submit, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the Blackboard test. Okay? I'm going to go on to the second question. And the second question says, did you finish your test in my math lab? If the answer is yes, go ahead and press true and submit. Your results here in your submission is not going to be for a grade. It is to record the screen and record you while you're taking your test in my math lab. Okay. Once you're done, you've completed the exam. Right? Let me know if you have any questions.